Yeah, go on.
Yes,
Yeah.
people, welcome back to us to that TV. My name is Jacob. We are here with Chelsea, Dan, and DJ after Chelsea beat Brentford 2-0. How are we doing, people?
I'm all good, mate. How are you? I see you at the game Saturday. I see DJ South was at the game
And the
the
protest.
protest as well. I couldn't make it, guys, because I live quite far out from London. It literally will cost me a bomb, especially our kids. I had an emergency meeting at 3 o'clock in the morning, so I couldn't make it. But I will be there next time. I will make sure I'll be there next time so I can come see you guys. But thanks for having me on, Jacob. And please, everyone, just before anything, smash that like button, subscribe to my good old pal here, because what he does, man, he brings out so much content, and he's a star at Chelsea Big Chelsea TV. Lads that always lands the minerals, always lands it on Chelsea TV. But big ups to you, Jacob. Thank you for having me on, mate.
Yeah, no, mate. It's a big pleasure. I mean, I was on your show a few days back, and it's sort of nice to be on shows with some of the older lot that can sort of tell me about experiences I could have never sort of even imagined, right?
100%. But DJ, like, he's an old school Chelsea, like, I've got him on for you, like, so
Yeah,
me and him, we talk content about, we love the club, don't we, DJ? But big
Yeah,
ups to
100.
DJ in the building as well, my bro. It's nice to see you on here again, mate. Like,
Nah, listen, big up to both of you. Thanks for having me on, Jacob. It's always a pleasure coming on. As I said, you're a little celebrity on Chelsea. I saw you. I saw you yesterday. At the old at the game. I saw you in the game yesterday. I also saw you at the on. Obviously, we had the what do you call it before the game?
protest.
The protest at the game yesterday. I was there. I came unfortunately, I got there late, but I did see what was going on. I saw Doobs and you lot in the front. I couldn't really get to you guys, but yeah, it was a simple message. Listen, I'm sure we're going to talk about the protest later on. I don't want to go too much into it, but for what it started off yesterday, it was not bad. I think we can obviously, I think we all know it can get better, and I'm sure it's going to get better. But yeah, but thanks for having me on, bro. As always, it's a pleasure
Yeah,
being
I
here.
know, and I do want to say the sort of start of it was the best bit, like the sort of first half hour. Um, we probably missed out on that. I mean, do you guys want to see some clips from the protest? I can play that if you want.
yeah,
Yeah, go
go
for it,
on.
bro.
Yeah, let's go
Go for it.
for it. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the ones that are on my channel. By the way, with battery issues and I'm having to use my dad's phone to vlog, these aren't like the best ones, but here are some of the clips from this. Right, I don't know. I know I am. I'm sure I am a Chelsea. I know. Clearly, all we care about is Chelsea FC. Save Abramovich. Chelsea till I die. I'm Chelsea till I die. I know I am. I'm sure I am. Chelsea till I die. Chelsea till I die. I'm Chelsea till I die. I know I am. I'm sure I am. Chelsea till I die. He knows exactly what we need. Young back, team on attack. Just gonna win Champions League. We've got Super Tommy Table. He knows exactly what we need. Young back, team on attack. Just gonna win Champions League. Morales right. Lucas shot. Morales right. Lucas. Jimmy Floyd, Hasselbank, Colin, Adrian, two, cross the ball on the left hand. That's why we love Solid. You've got all great. That's one of the things I think we've done really, really well. It's not Chelsea anymore. It's not Chelsea anymore. It's not Chelsea. It's not Chelsea. It's not Chelsea anymore. There we are. Cool. And
Yeah,
Yeah, excellent, man. That
excellent.
was good.
I'll tell you what, Jacob. Go on, D. Sorry for buying that, but that is brilliant. But after the stream, yeah, I'll speak to you after the stream. Right? I've got I'm helping Lucifer with his channel as well. But we'll talk after. But go on now, DJ. Go ahead, bud.
It's mute.
Someone's on mute. Who's on mute?
Oh,
You're on mute, Blue, DJ. You're muted. Yo, DJ.
yes, I've
You're on mute,
accidentally.
brother. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
why he's trying to sort that out? Oh, yeah. That protest yesterday with Thomas T. What a manager. It's a shame that he got regarded at Chelsea Football Club. The way they treat him, I weren't happy when they got rid of our gaffer, Thomas Tuchel.
No,
But
no.
But what can you do? He's now an England manager. I think we could go win the World Cup with England. I hope all the best with him.
Yeah.
But these owners, man, we want our Chelsea back. It ain't the same as you see with us legends. Like no matter what, us our legends.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll join back. He can't hear. He'll join back. Us our legends and that. Frank Lampard, John Terry, Jimmy McCall.
Well, that's
All these.
about it.
Yeah, and Hasselbank, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, all the top legends know what's going on. They've said it's not Chelsea. This ain't Chelsea. We don't recognise Chelsea Football Club no more.
No, they don't. And I do want to say, I was the one that started the Jimmy Floyd Hasselback chant then. And I think it's so important that not only we sing plays like, not only we sing Clear Lake Out, but we sing the people that made our club great. Like, make Chelsea great again, right? And like, we need to use, we need to be like chanting the plays that made us where we are now. And even the players that weren't necessarily the best players, but we loved and cared about so much, like your Pedros, your Solomon Kalou's, like, do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
not all about singing the best players, like
yeah,
even the Aspilicuetas to an extent, and David Luiz. It's like it's about singing the players and that made Chelsea feel like Chelsea.
yeah.
It's important. Sing Chelsea Rangers. Sing all these stuff. Sing these chants that made Chelsea Chelsea, right?
The thing with the
Sorry,
big up my
guys.
bro DJ. Sorry, my bro. I knew there was something. But just before I quickly to say something for the protest, we need Strasbourg French people come over to Strasbourg and help the fans out, Blue Car out.
Yeah.
If we have the Strasbourg, the Chelsea lot to help out, I think we could get these out. But
as well.
But there's more things that DJ knows more than I do as well because with the Roma Abramovich chant, it's good to sing him, and hopefully in May, he has a massive court. He could try and get the Chelsea Football Club back if he wins it, and we all know that Roman is never. If he does win the court case, he could try because in the day they have no far to sell the club, give the club back to Roman.
Let's be
But
honest, like, I do hope he wins a court case. Like, without going into that, like the money the government gets isn't really going to go to us anyway. So it's about Chelsea and it's about like you mentioned bring Strasbourg. No, screw just Strasbourg. It's not just Chelsea this is happening to. Stop the soccerization of football. For me, there's no other reason that the whole Premier League couldn't come to a protest because it's not just us that it's happening to. The CFC London thing's happening with clubs like West Ham. There's been so many failed ownerships in the Premier League. Like the United, like as much as I hate Manchester United, why can't a few of their lads come? Because the Americanization of football, and English football, like I'm not saying if you're American you can't own an English football club, but it's like maybe it might get to a point with bringing where if Chelsea fans and Manchester United fans come together and certain other clubs, even who's it that we're going, even like sort of lower league clubs that have poor American owners. Maybe if we all come together, right, as well as Strasbourg. I know not this time, but the last protest that happened, a lot of Strasbourg turned up.
go on, DJ. You come in after me, bro, man. I've been talking a lot. Go on, bro.
No, listen, yeah, I think yesterday, as I said, yesterday you needed, it was a start, but I think the next couple of protests, yeah, you're right, Jay. I think we do need to get a lot of them coming in now because, like you said, you know, if I think it's about two, I think they've got two more places. If two more American ownership come in, they can more or less take over the Premiership basically. And I
Yeah,
think there's about two clubs that are left. I think there's a few, I think they've got two more out for two clubs to be owned by American ownership. Now, like you said, it's nothing bad against them being who they are, from where they're coming from, because I don't believe any of that nonsense. Yeah,
no,
you know, at the end of
definitely.
the day, you can still come from them sides of the world, yeah, and you can still be an excellent ownership, and you can still, you know, make a club that you're buying brilliant, and make a club successful. But these guys are completely gone a completely down a different route with Chelsea, and I think what my point is on this one is when they bought the football club, they should have realised what they bought. And what they bought was a club that is winning trophies every year. You know, we were winning trophies. We were winning trophies long before even Roman bought the football club. Now people
Yeah,
can sit there and say it was only cups. It doesn't really matter. We were still
no,
winning trophies. So I don't. When this narrative comes out about, oh, you know, you were only you were only born in 2004. It's utter nonsense. Chelsea have been around for years.
yeah,
All right, we've won trophies pre and before Roman, right? Pre
yeah,
Roman and after Roman, right? So
yeah,
for me, look, why he was there, he just took us to another. He just took us to another level, to another powerhouse. But
yeah,
these guys just don't see nothing. Now football's all about money, and that's all it comes down to, is making a big
yeah,
buck, and that's it. They don't care how they treat the players. Players are coming in, being treated like they are, like their own. Like it's like their owner. I know how to put it, like they monopolize the players so they can bring them in, sell them for it, bring them in. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, you sell them for a profit. And
yeah,
that's not how football should be all about. And people can turn around and say, well, it's all changed from back in the days, yeah, where you can bring all the money in, the play. I get it, it's changed a little bit, but being a successful football club has never changed. And you can have a balance of both things. But these guys are
yeah.
choosing not to even balance it out. They're just choosing to do the route they want to do. Okay, and we're not going to get wins out of this. You saw yesterday as well, Jay. I know you were at the game like me yesterday, right? You could sense Cole Palmer's frustrations yesterday. The
Oh,
guy don't want to be
100%.
there. He don't want to be there. He doesn't want to be at Chelsea. And the quicker fans start to wake up to it, the better, because he doesn't want to be there. The guy's
Yeah,
had enough. And and for me, I don't blame him. I really don't blame him. He wants to be a successful player, and he was given promises that have not been fulfilled. I mean, its ownership, for one, have not fulfilled their promises when they first took over the football club. One of them being they were going to either extend Stamford Bridge, or they were going to move us to another location. So, so we can start, so we can get up there with the big powerhouses in terms of our ground. They've not done that. They've basically taken money out of the football club. They put the football club in debt, which is something they should have not been doing. Roman Abramovich left them debt free before he left. One of the things he said was, I don't want to see the club going in debt. They put them in debt. I mean, there's several obligations these guys have not fulfilled, and people can sit there and say, have these conspiracy theories of they can't sell the football club. Of course, they can sell the football club. Of course, they can.
well, I
Yeah,
think
because
the
they're not.
thing
Do
is, the-
you know what I
in
mean?
the deal, in the deal with Roman Abramovich, they can't sell it within 10 years. But I think, I doubt there's no verbal agreement that could potentially be made.
No, but that's the thing. What I'm saying, Jacob. But the thing of all is, in that agreement with Roman Abramovich, he did say one of the main factors in this all was, okay. Now maybe we might see them move to different ground, or they might decide to upgrade Stamford Bridge. But one of the demands I understand on that was, don't put the club in debt and don't take money. And they've done exactly that. They put us in debt. I mean,
Yeah,
that's something they should not have been doing in the first place, but they have. So for me, there's a lot of things on here, yeah, that don't wash with these guys. I think, they are buying out club, and we talk about Strasbourg earlier on. They've literally made Strasbourg a complete disaster zone there. I feel for the fans down there. The way they could just take Liam Rossini out of that job role and put him into the Chelsea job role just shows you how they don't don't care about Strasbourg. All right, they don't care about Chelsea either. Let's be real here, yeah, because they don't. Right, all they care about is just making the money, and whatever they can, then they can sell us off for what? Sell us for big money down the line. No one's gonna. Let me tell you this right now, yeah. While the ground is like this right now, and while we've not moved anywhere, and we continue being unsuccessful on the pitch, they're not going to get 8 billion for Chelsea Football Club. They can forget about that. It ain't happening. Yeah. So
exactly.
if I was them right now, okay, their investors are very unhappy about what's going on, about the lack of of not us winning on the field, as we should be doing, and they're very scared right now. The investors, and won't be surprised if they start pulling out of this. And if once they start pulling, once each investor starts pulling out, that's it. They're going to be in the trouble. They're going to be right. They're going to be in the mud, mate. and they're going to have to then do something about it because they're going to have to pay that money back to their investors. If they don't do that, there's only one thing they can do: sell Chelsea Football Club. That's the only way they're going to get their money back.
The ironic thing is we don't even have a shirt sponsor.
That's the worst. That's the worst of everything, bruv. You said it right. It's the worst, mate. How can a club of our size that's won everything in the game have no shirt sponsor? I mean, that's embarrassing in
That is
itself.
trying to make money as well.
Yeah. And what? Because he wants a 60 million kit deal. You're not going to get a 60 million sponsorship deal from anyone because no one's going to put that money out. And people forget as well. We've got around about 71 or 74 charges up against us now, right? Yeah, that's been mentioned in the last. They're probably looking at that, these sponsors, and thinking, well, we don't want to sponsor that right now for whatever time you want. So that at least get a small sponsorship deal for at least for 30 million, whatever it might be. But you're still getting revenue coming to the football club. Even that they're not even doing, mate.
But with the sponsorship, if we don't have a sponsor by this year or next year, that will be the revolution of them getting more into debt because
Exactly.
And if you have the sponsorship, the sponsorship's meant to help you financial money in projects of sponsors of like Gravities, like your Chelsea kit.
Yeah.
Like all the names of the sponsors of the Chelsea kits and stuff before Nike helps you to revolution to keep with Nike and stuff like that. But it's a shambles, DJ. It's literally we're like the Mako. But if that's the case, if you like we said before on our show, didn't we, DJ? Right?
Yeah.
I was going to say to you, Jacob, with the sponsor before we had the Affiniate Elite. I think it was the Affiniate. That was a nice one.
Infinite.
Yeah, Affiniate Athlete.
Infinity Athlete.
Yeah, that's it. Then we had the Jamaco. So if you could get that sponsorship over the line, why couldn't you just kept the other sponsors for a year or two till when you actually find a proper a sponsor worth 60 to 70 mil? Then that, but they didn't want to. They just don't care. And I think the Jamaco one, like you said, DJ, is it that right that the person who is quite a billionaire, he wanted to help Todd Bowley to buy out Egbali, innit? That's why they stopped that sponsor.
Yeah, he was trying to find a way of getting to get the guy who owns the guy who's doing Denmark. They were trying to do some kind of a deal to get try and put some kind of consortium together to get to buy out Egbali and Blueco or Clear Lake, but obviously that failed. And I personally think, for me again, Dan, I thought that for me that was just PR. I think, mate, it was just PR again, bruv. I don't think there was anything involved in that. I'll be real.
100%. I think it's PR. Go on.
Sorry, Jacob. Go on, bruv. I think it was just all PR, bruv. Go for it, Jacob. Go for it, bruv. Sorry.
No, you're right. No, you're right. Mate, mate, even if we're not going to make money off it, just put a charity there, or at least, like, our shirts look so ugly. Like, I don't like to be that guy, but like, I'm wearing a shirt now. What is this?
Mate, the last shirt I bought, I'll be honest with you, and I've not bought any more stuff from the last one I bought was Champions of the World one. You know, when we won the World Club tour, that's the only one I've got. I've got nothing else. I've not bought nothing from them since, and I'm not going to buy anything from them now. From them, I'm going to try and as far as I'm concerned, I'm not going to get any merchandise right now. So,
I got the Champions League one. I got the Champions League with Esteval, the champion, and I got the Champions World as well, like what DJ's got. That's only because my missus bought it, and I weren't, like I said to you, Jacob, before, weren't happy when my missus bought it. I said, why are you spending the money on this merchandise? I don't want to give them money.
No, yeah.
The whole point, Jacob, is with our club, like in DJ, and I've told DJ this, I'm going to tell all the fans if they're listening as well. Wake up now. More to come on this thing. There's only successful players in that team. Are great. Cole Palmer, Caicedo, Reece James, Gusto, Esteval, right? Joel Pedro probably could be the most successful. Liam Delap ain't a Chelsea proven player. Garnacho is not a Chelsea proven player. Gilles is not a Chelsea proven player. All these players, what we're getting. Enzo Fernandez, fair enough, yeah. people with Angel, like I always say, Angel sexual share. Yes, he's doing great for a minute, but he can't run. He's like a frog. But the thing is, he's going to be going. It's like if in case of PR.
Yeah.
Why you got a bunch of kids in this team, Jacob? We're never ever going to win a major trophy. We're never going to win we're never going to be a successful winning a Premier League again. Why we got these? Why we got these blue codes and these Wincy board forwards? That's what I'll call them, don't I, DJ? Board forwards. They're all frauds in there. Like who has a club with 6 directors? And then also another thing is, what's happened to this director DJ and Jacob? Yeah, from the Liverpool that director who we bring in.
fellas.
Yeah, fellas. Where is he? To have he say? I thought he was going to be the one in charge over which he's standing all a lot. I don't think he was. He's at the bridge, DJ.
I don't think he started his job yet, Dan.
I don't think he started. And I think, can you blame him?
I don't think he started. I don't think he started his job, guys. I really don't.
Can you blame him, though, DJ? I reckon he's left. Yeah, get them both forwards. Todd Bowley, like people say, ain't Todd Bowley, it's more egg barley, but I want them all out. I want every single one of them. Clown Lake, Blue Cut, all bloke. Todd Bowley, the clown as well, out the club.
They're all bad as it is, mate. I don't know why people are like, hopefully Todd Bowley can buy him out. He was the one that started this mess in the first place with sacking Tuchel. I'm not going to entertain any single one of these guys.
No, 100, bro, 100. I mean, I mean, why would you sack Thomas Tuchel, mate? I mean, he came in, and you just have to hear this guy, right? Yeah, when we were sanctioned, right? There's a lot of things that people don't know about our football club in terms of Reece James and at the time Mason Mount. Do you know a lot of them? But both those two players actually gave some of their wages to help with the travelling. Not many people know that. Yeah. To help them travel around. I think some not just them two, but I think a few did as well. I think Thomas Tuchel may have done the same thing. That's why he kept on saying, "I don't care where I go. We can go there by bus. We can go there by van." This is a guy who loves the club. This is a guy who wanted to do so well at Chelsea, and everyone thought afterwards, right? Yeah, after he won the Champions League. Yeah, and the other two trophies, we were going to then go and challenge the Premier because he had, and let's be real here. Manchester City's Pep Guardiola never wanted to play against Thomas Tuchel because every time he came across him, you'd either beat him or you'd draw with him. Now he looks at us now, right? Pep Guardiola, and he goes, "Oh, they should keep Graham Potter. Oh, they should keep Pochettino. Oh, they should keep Maresca and Rosinha, right? Yeah, why?" Why is he saying that? Because he knows he's not. Why? Because he knows we're a nothing team anymore. Yeah. So he's telling the ownership. Yeah, and they think it's great. The world's best, one of the best managers in the world is telling us to keep our manager. Wow, great. It's like they're seeing superstar. Do you know what I mean? For them, Pep Guardiola is like a what do you call it for them? Like a famous, like they're a kid again. Seeing your hero. That's how they're looking at that when he came out of those comments. And I'm thinking, man. What are you guys all about, man? This is Chelsea Football Club. What are you messing around with here?
Yeah, no,
You're going and asking Pep Guardiola, mate. I mean, what are we doing here? I mean, it's a joke. It's a shambles, bruv. It's a shambles.
And honestly. What did they say that last time, DJ? Really is it a 4-3-3-3? Remember that? There are 12 players on the pitch, DJ. Remember that? 12 players, Jacob. Before when we played Real Madrid in the Champions League, yeah.
Was he muted?
Can't you hear me?
I can't hear him.
Can't you hear me? Can you hear me, Jacob?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I think DJ can't hear me again.
I can hear you, Jacob. I can't hear Dan.
I'll have a look at the audio.
Tell Jacob, tell DJ to back out and back in again. It's crashed on the stream.
Go back in and should I just remove him and then?
No, I'll tell you what. It might be maybe me, mate.
Yeah, tell Jake. Yeah, tell him to back out and back in again.
But I just can't hear Dan. It might just be.
Yeah, it crashed.
Yeah, come in and out again.
Sorry about this, guys.
It's right. Yeah. But yeah, like before he comes back, like Jacob.
Yeah.
Coming with Real Madrid Football Club. Basically, at the time, Todd Bowley said, "Are we going to be playing a 4-3-3? Like 12 players on the pitch?"
Yeah.
Like they don't know football. They
No.
don't know. Like you don't have 12 players on the pitch. You have 11, and then the subs. So
This is some Super League.
and then when he was drinking his
Yes.
and he had a beer, right, Jacob. He had a beer, right,
Yeah.
and he was drinking his beer at the game at Real Madrid, like pissed. Didn't know nothing, but this club is no way as a Chelsea football club. We used to be fair. People hated us. Used to hate Chelsea Football Club, Jacob. They used to
Yeah,
hate
I
us
know.
of a passion.
Yeah, they did.
Every single time we used to
They
play,
fought.
yeah, every single like if we played Arsenal, Man United, they used to be scared of us because we didn't know that we're gonna got some points. But now people look at us and laugh at us at
Yeah, I
our
know.
club.
They used to fear John Terry and Drogba, and now like there's a little fight on the pitch, and all the players start chicking out, mate. It's a joke.
Yeah.
Makes me want to get involved, and I don't particularly like or want to entertain any conflict. But like these
Like
players,
us fans, our older lot, like ourselves, yeah, feel sorry for you for your DNA age, because your DNA age, you're growing up to watch this as like a shamble or a club. Where with us, we've seen it, done it, and worn a t-shirt. Yeah, we've seen it and done it and worn a t-shirt. Us growing up, but we know how you kids are feeling about what's going on. Why the Chelsea club's in a mess.
I saw
But
someone
hopefully,
the protest.
I just pray one day I hear Roman Abramovich wins this court case. He goes to the court now. I've won the case because the government are scared of Roman when he has a court case. These owners as well are going to be scared. Soon he wins that court case, he's going to get that club back. We know that he won't take it. He will never get the club back. What he'll do, he'll probably bring his kid in just for a few months to control the club, bring in a better manager, bring a better few experienced players to win a major, and then he'll go sell a club where someone is actually properly love the club and bring in the support owners that will bring experience, bring in proper managers to start going winning ways. And one day that might happen for you, for your young generation. Because my boy, who's the same age as you, Jacob, like I've got a youngest one who's 10 as well, yeah. They're seeing it and they get upset all the time. Daddy, when are we going to win the major Premier League? Like they're happy we won the Club World Cup and the Conference League, but in the day, the Conference League, we shouldn't even been in it in the first place. It's a joke of us being in it. You'll never see the likes of Liverpool, Man United, Arsenal, anyone in that cup. But it's another competition that we've got into and won it. So now we've completed every single European in history. We've won it like complete every single like trophy. But the thing with you guys, it'd be nice for you younger generation to actually see, if you can see it, win that Premier League.
Yeah.
But we might go win the Champions League. I'm not don't write off the Champions League still because we're the underdogs in the Champions League.
I've already written it off.
But and if we go win it, we'll be on the same trophies if I'm correct, yeah, with Man United. Because Man United beat us in the Champions League final at Moscow. I was there at the game, and so was DJ. And when John Terry slipped, yeah, really the referee, we got cheated on that game. If VAR was back in on that day, we'd have won that game because we should have got the penalty. The goal, we should have got the penalty in the last minute and the 90th minute from Lampard getting fouled in the box. Man United should have got down to 10 men as well. That's sending up on it, DJ. And then the penalty should got and then the penalty from John Terry slipping on that ice should have been retooken. But that referee was paying the Man United. The referee was a Man United fan. And it all come out. Yeah, it all come out in the end on paper that he got sacked. That he helped Man United winning all these trophies, didn't it, DJ? Remember that? What was his name? Or the referee? He helped Man United win all these trophies. He was a United fan.
Yeah, he's no longer refereeing anymore, is he?
He's no longer there because he got sacked, didn't he? He got sacked from his job for doing it.
Yeah, I can't get his name at the moment. It'll come to me. Yeah. Oh man, it's no, I was just trying to get some more
Look,
information. Yeah, go
Boss
on.
Mitchell, that was
Yeah.
his name.
Oh, is that the dude?
Yeah, I've just googled it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's a what do you call it? I was just
He was
trying
a
to get
United
some
fan,
more.
wasn't he, DJ? Remember that? He was
He
United.
was he was a United fan. He was a United fan, and I think he even admitted it, didn't he? And I think that made it even worse for him.
Right
I remember.
on news. Yeah, he admitted it.
Yeah, I was just trying to get some information from someone I know, and I just asked about Cole because I just asked this person that I speak to regarding Cole Palmer, and I just basically said to him, I've heard that the owners are looking to cash in on Cole Palmer in the summer. Not just that. My sources also told me that he's not happy, and that was because he was given promises by our crap ownership that has not been fulfilled. Also, there is no release clause in his contract, which means he will go cheap. Worrying times for us, mate. I told this is the person I speak to. He's come back to me and said, yes, he hasn't been happy. That's with some of the fans complaining. He hasn't been happy with his injuries, but I've been told he isn't for sale. His groin injury would lower the price. He said basically if he was to go. And he's also told me that Liam will do his magic. He's the big thing for their potential sponsors. Hopefully the 74 charges will be over and a fine. Yes, that small protest has been noted by our investors. I'm hearing that they might start signing experienced players next season. We have new PSR rules coming in next season that will help us. Guess what? Academy players will not be used in the new PSR rules. So he's basically telling me Trevor Chalobah's safe for now. Liam is dealing with a lot of upset players, but Liam is very good communicator. The players do like him. He's proactive. He's a proactive coach. This is Liam Senior, that is. We need to give him a chance. Also, Enzo isn't going anywhere too, apparently. And he goes, the players at risk are Gittins, Badashili, Tosin, Jorgensen, maybe Pedro Neto. But if he scores more, he will be safe. A Santos isn't going anywhere. M. Caicedo isn't going anywhere. R. James isn't going anywhere. Sterling will be gone next summer. We will use his wages to pay James. M. Cucurella performs well. He'll be offered a new deal. Sanchez will be staying. Penders might come in the summer, or another, or the other season. He'll come in. Levi Cole will be staying. Wesley Fofana will be staying. He goes, my information is coming from the very top. Palmer just needs time. Our coach might have a bit more say in the transfer. The reason for this is because of all the bad press about our recruitment. We are following a young project in January, but might in 26 to 27 season will be going for experience because the pressure is getting to them. We need more protests. Don't worry, our coach leaving might be the best thing happens. It might be the best thing to happen. And the recruitment under this microscope, he said. I will be updated. I'll keep you updated. He goes, we are looking for another number 10 to help Cole Palmer. Lavia needs to get his fitness or he's finished. I'm speaking to the person that organised the protest. He's given them some suggestions. After the Leeds match, our coach got fed up, and I think he lost us matches trying to prove a point with the board. I got the feeling Liam will get the players on side again. I didn't want Liam, but let's give him a chance. So that's basically what's just come all to me and all that one little thing I've got. So a lot
We
of things
just
have
we
been
just
said
had
out.
here we go. We just had a here we go.
Oh, let me guess, the French defender, right?
Yeah, 65 million we paid for.
Yeah, I've just got that
What?
right now. No,
65 million.
well, apparently it said that. Apparently it's saying it's not going to be that amount of money. It's under 55 million.
Fabrizio Romano just come out of it.
Yo,
Really?
Chelsea,
I'll try and find the tweet and put
yeah,
it on.
Fabrizio Romano just come out of it. 65 million.
All right.
Oh, can we organise another protest soon, people?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100, man.
And then also, DJ, tell Jacob what you told me about Valdes from Real Madrid PR crap as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. So basically,
Oh, this
yesterday when the
is other
protest
sources
all
what
took
we
place,
like.
this is another one, right? Miguel Delaney. I don't even know if you know him, Jacob. He's another journalist. But he came out yesterday and said that Chelsea are making a big money move for Valverde from Real Madrid. I thought, what a
Yeah,
load of utter nonsense is this?
exactly.
Not in Jan. First of all, they're not going to sign a player of that ilk because of his wages, and secondly, he ain't going to come in January. Let's be real. So I don't know where they got that from, mate. This is Miguel
And
Delaney
from
coming out with
PR,
that
PR, always
just because
PR
of the
crap.
protest. Yeah.
Because of the protests, just trying to keep the fans happy to shut them up about the protests.
But apparently we are looking at a midfielder from what my source told me. We are looking at possibly getting a
That
mid
Barcelona young
if we can
kid.
get one in. But I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, apparently that Barcelona kid.
Well,
He's 16.
We do love. It's a bit worrying how much we're trying to sign like young people, isn't it? It does start to give some concerns because
I'll ask you guys a quick question. You know, we're looking to get another midfielder in here. Now, I personally think we're not going to get a midfielder in this window, right? Yeah, regardless of what it is. And we all know they're not going to go for an experienced midfielder. Let's be real here, right? Would you guys take a punt on bringing Kendrick Payet back to Chelsea? Because I know they're saying about his lifestyle in France isn't being great. We've got rid of Bonote, who's gone to Leeds now on loan. Would you both take him back or take a chance on him and see what he can
no,
do for us for the reigning season?
I definitely would.
Kendrick Payet.
Yeah, I definitely would personally. I don't know. I don't know about you, but quick one. This isn't the here we go, but it's one I've managed to find quickly. Yeah, I'll take him back. I don't know about you, Dan.
Kendrick Payet.
Yeah, would you take him back?
Or give him a chance, I mean.
I'll give him a chance to play, but he's a party animal apparently. He's been doing that at Strasbourg. He likes partying too much. That's why he ain't had a chance. But I would actually. I'll give him a go because, like, we all know that. I even said to you before, DJ. Kendrick Payet is a brilliant
Talent.
player. He's quality. He's quality. He has got the Poddock on him. But the thing is, would you really want a player who's partying all the time, comes to Chelsea and
Absolutely.
I'll just literally loan him. I'll put him on loan. I'll be
real with you, Dan. I'll be real with you, both of you, right? Yeah. I don't. When it comes to this thing about a party animal, brother, name me one player around that's not like that. Listen, I mean, we knew for years and years and years, yeah. Prime example to use, yeah. Even in his prime when he was brilliant, even as a young kid growing up, yeah, playing football. We all knew Neymar was very much that kind of a person. Ronaldinho had that in his DNA as well, right?
Messi.
But they still performed. They still
Yeah.
performed on the pitch. For me, this whole thing about him being a party animal, right? I do believe he probably needs to be in an environment. And people can say, "Oh, is Chelsea the right environment for him to come to?" For me, when you got the likes of I know you're coming on to him earlier on about Enzo Fernandez, right? Yeah, but when you got the likes of an Enzo Fernandez, you got a Caicedo alongside you. Yeah, for me, that could ease his burden down. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong here, right? Isn't he the same countryman as what's his name?
Caicedo.
As Caicedo. Isn't he the same as Caicedo, right?
No.
Is Ecuadorian, eh?
No. It's the same.
No, he is. I think he is.
He's
the
Ecuadorian.
Same as Esteban.
No, he's Brazilian.
No.
He's not Brazilian, bro. He's
No,
Ecuadorian.
he's Ecuadorian.
He's Ecuador.
So he's the same. He's literally the same. So he's the same.
International, same international.
So
same international.
So Caicedo could take him under his wing, brother, at Chelsea. No problem.
Yeah, no. I agree with what you're saying, DJ. But I've said this before about him. We know that he will never be a Chelsea star player, and if that's the case, you heard things with Liam Wassenaar when he was charged at Strasbourg.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, why did he not play him all the time?
Because I personally think, again, it's about that word we use in promises, bruv. I think he was promised first team opportunities on a regular basis there. That was the whole idea why he went on loan there. And once again, they didn't give him opportunities there. Now, any player that gets promised that when you're going to a football club, because you want to play for the club that bought you, Chelsea, right? But Chelsea said to him, look, you're not going to get into the team this season. You need to go and get some practice at Strasbourg. You'll be promised the first team opportunity. You'll be playing every game. If they're not been fulfilling his dreams down there, bruv, how can you blame this kid for not going off the rails a little bit, mate?
Yeah. Could you put it on Strasbourg quickly on his stats at Strasbourg for me, please, buddy?
Of course, can.
So this is his stats from
14 matches, bruv.
Right?
14, that's nothing.
Yeah, 14 and 1 goal. Right, that was last year. Bruv. That was last year.
Look at his yellow cards and red cards, bruv. None.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. This is it's last year, so Liam Rasmus now. But do you think Liam Rasmus will really want him, DJ? Honestly, almost true. I've seen the guy highlights on YouTube, and you can see he's got the dribbling, he's got the ability, he's got the skills,
Yeah.
and he can score goals. Before before he went at Strasbourg and he was playing for that other club, I can't remember who he went and played for. He was scoring.
Independent.
Yeah, that's it. He scored goals. 11 goals, yeah, that season. See, 11 goals. But I don't get why. How does that zero? Someone's added that. That don't make sense. He scored 11 goals in 0 matches. No, that don't make sense, buddy. That don't make sense. Go on Google. Go on Google.
Yeah, sure.
Chrome. Go on Chrome. Chrome will show you proper that. But if it was me, I would give him a chance now to the end of the season. Like you say, we got rid of that Brighton Thunder, whatever his name was. Now he's gone to Leeds. It's like what makes sense. I thought we was going to keep him for the end of the season to help Cole Palmer, and suddenly now we got rid of him. Now he's gone to Leeds. Andrew Pius, I think we should do. BJ, I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
will Liam Wasner give him the chance and play though? That's the thing.
well, this is the problem I've got, yeah, because you see, how I look at it, right, yeah, is we've gone and sent one midfielder back. They're clearly not going to buy another midfielder in January, right, yeah, as they're telling us, right? So what you go and then try to do is, if you know our midfield is short, okay, Asugo's now, I understand Asugo's now been, he's now been put into the Champions League squad now, because that black place that Bornote had is now, obviously he gave that one up when he left, so now Asugo's gone in there. But if we're still looking to bring another midfielder in January, and I know they said, oh, apparently the things coming out is more like a centre back, and if there's an opportunity to get a midfielder, they'll go for one. Well, you've got one you've got one. If you can't go and buy one outright, and you're saying, oh, it's too tough to get an experienced midfielder, or even a midfielder in this January window. Personally, I hope they don't go and sign a midfielder. Do you know why? Because for me, right, yeah, they're going to go and buy another kid anyway. So you might as well just go and buy. You might as well just go. You might as well just go. With respect to you, what I'm saying there, Jacob, about a kid. Yeah, I mean about our players, right? Yeah. So don't take it.
No, I know exactly what you're saying.
So they're going to go and buy another youngster, okay, right? Yeah, okay, to come in there, right? You might as well just give Kendrick Pies this opportunity. Why you want to go and waste your money on another youngster? That's what's going to do. He comes in, he either makes it or he doesn't make it. What are you going to do? Flip him for a profit? That's what they're going to go and do. Let's be real. That's we know how this ownership works. That's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
You know, and you might as well just go and bring him in. But they won't do that, you see, because it's not the appropriate thing for them to do. Hold on, guys. There's someone at the door. Yeah, bear with me 1 second, guys. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, great. Sorry, man. Sorry, my missus. Yeah. What's your thoughts? What you're saying there, Jacob?
Yeah. No. Definitely. I think, like, I was reading a report the other day. I think it might have been about 9 months old. But we were looking at signing a 13-year-old child. First of all, isn't that illegal? Like spending that feels very ropey. Apparently, we were looking at spending.
What's his name?
I don't know. Let me try and find him. Yeah, his name is Camden. Mid 2025. Camden Sharper. We spent record-breaking deal around 700k.
So how much they're offering for him?
So we paid 700k for him.
700k.
That was like mid last year, and I think that says a story. Or like, first of all, I don't know why you're signing 13-year-old children. First of all, second of all, like, let bro do his GCSEs, or at least like, he's probably what, year 9, year 8.
Academy future preference, Jacob. That's why. See what they do. They bring I know you're on about now. They bring him in. He'll be in the youth academy. Could be a future star player for in coming years. But the thing with this year, future star player of the year, they do it for profit. So they buy players like it's like a gamble of a poker. You go to a poker table with poker chips and you gamble, and you could win big on poker chip on money, or you lose out on money. So what they're doing, they're bringing in players, from different uh, different leagues, just to gamble the investment. Because what is you got to understand, these owners that they're investors, they're making money on players to see if they can actually work one time. You know what I mean? Like if they could be a successful player. I know you're on about I know you're on about that. The South African Camden, his name is Skapta.
Yeah, I mean, should we start moving on to the game? Obviously,
Go on. Yeah.
recall that Chelsea versus Brentford. Now I'm going to get some stats up in a minute, and do you know what the truth is? Right, we got absolutely battered, and I want to explain why. Let me see where have I put Chelsea? Cool. I'm going to make sure I get the right one up. We got absolutely battered, according to stats, right? And I'm gonna let's get them up.
We should have been 3-0 down in the first half.
What'd you say?
We should have been about 3-0 down in the first half, but their opportunities there. They hit the post, but they just couldn't finish.
They had 16 shots to our 6. They had over double our shots on target, more possession, more passes, more corners. But their striker just didn't perform, right? Very, very well. This was a lineup as well, if anyone wants to have a look.
Jacob, I've said from day one, when Enzo Marasco was in charge, Trevor Chalobah and Tosin, right? I'm not going to say the other name because that's what I call him something else. Right? No, I call him something Tosin something, but DJ know it, but it's funny what I say.
Yeah.
But these two in a pear shape as centre back, they're not good working pair.
No, definitely not.
Trevor Chalobah and Wesley Fofana, yeah. But with Tosin and Trevor Chalobah, that pair could combine working at centre back together ain't good enough.
No, definitely not.
And that's why we got disposed by Brentford Football Club yesterday. It's because where you see a couple of games with Tosin and Chalobah before, where we conceded and the appearance. Every day we got the result over the line, and Brentford gave us the goals. We were lucky to win that. Like the first one, off the where they kicked it, we blocked Enzo. I think it was Enzo Fernandez. He blocked it off his toe, hit the Brentford player. Somehow goes to Joel Pedro, scores that top banger from the thing, and then it was meant to be offside. VAR double checked it, but thanks God he was on. And then the second one, another mistake from the goalkeeper, where the defender passed it to the goalkeeper, hit his foot. It rolled towards Liam Delap, and the goalkeeper slides in, gives away a penalty to win the 2-0. We should have lost that game. The manager, I don't know what kind of formation system he's trying, but we looked out everywhere. Even Jason Conde, I heard him on the Chelsea TV live, the commentary, and they both come out saying we look everywhere. Like everywhere on the thing. DJ just says he's got issues with his internet, but he'll try to log back on. If not, thank him. Pony said, if not, thank you for having him on. If he can't sort out his internet issues, so basically, it's like if this is the case of Brentford Football Club, they were a better side yesterday. But was I happy with it? Like getting a win on the result every day, results give you 3 points. And if it gives you 3 points, big up. But I'm not happy. I'm going to ask you a quick question, Jacob, because we've had Brentford yesterday. I'm going to ask you about that. But also, I'm going to, after the Brentford, I'm going to ask you, Jacob, okay? We have now we just won the game against Brentford. Can you see us going on the win streak? We got after next week, after the Champions League against Pavos, we got Crystal Palace. We got Palace.
Yeah.
Then we got West Ham. Then we got Leeds. Yeah, Leeds United. And after that, we got Burnley. can you see us winning all them games?
Maybe one or two, but honestly, no. The situation we're at the moment, and they've just and like I said this after the game, I do care, but my first thing I thought after the game is I don't care. Like that's after Brentford, I'm so deflated. Like, whatever, mate.
Yeah.
Like, and I do also, whilst we're talking, I'm going to put the player ratings from the Evening Standard just in case anyone wanted to have a look.
Yeah, the player rating stats was terrible, weren't they?
Yeah.
They were terrible.
But we were just, yeah, I don't really think we are going to win many of them, if I'm being honest. I'd love to be wrong, but personally, I don't really see it.
So how many points do you reckon we'll get out of them games?
4, maybe 6. I'm not really too sure, to be fair. We better beat Paphos, especially that I've offered my whole history class 50 quid each if we don't beat Paphos. So
We have to beat Paphos. If we don't beat Paphos on Wednesday, and we got Napoli, if we don't win them last 2 games about the Champions League, did you know that?
yeah, no, definitely. And the thing is, like, what else we were doing? So I thought it was an amazing idea to offer my history class 50 quid if we don't beat Paphos. So look, I would rather win and not get the money, but we need to win for me
We do
to
need to
not
win.
get the money. But like that shows like I think this one was like November-ish, October. We were in a really good situation. And now like what is this?
Did you
mate?
thought we was in the
Chopping and
title
changing.
race, Jacob? Did you thought one of the part for the start of the season where we was top third? Did you think we was in a title race?
I forced myself to think we were in a title race. That's the way I was, to be fair. I forced
No, big
myself.
up to you, man.
Didn't let myself have any doubts. Obviously, if I sat in four party, I'd have thought absolutely not. But I forced myself because as our Chelsea songs like Blue Day tells us, and our Chelsea Legends tells us, like we need to have hope, right? But we also know from being a Chelsea fan that hope surrenders itself sometimes. And now, mate, I honestly think we're more likely to get relegated than win the league. But personally,
Start of the season, people call me negative. I'm not a proper Chelsea because we're title. We would never title challengers. We were never title contenders.
Yeah, no,
we as a club, right? The consistency is not good enough. When we won the Club World Cup, yeah, we had new players because you've got to understand this. Gittins and Garnacho are a replacement from Mikhailo Modric and Jadon Sancho. Yeah.
yeah,
Then we could talk about Esteval as a replacement for Nuno Madueke.
yeah.
So we was never ever in a title contenders. But why you got bunch? I know, I don't really like saying it, but once you got kids in your team, kids will never win you a title. What these owners should have done, and they're never going to change their model. And I just start like they're never going to change their model. And this project, I don't know what they're doing. You need to buy experienced players to help reduce these kids to learn from them and look up on them. Because if you've got the likes of like say like a Sergio Ramos, yeah, even though he's retired, like say let's go like Victor Valdi, Rudiger, or kind of like players like Tonali, who's got experience that know how to win things like Bastoni and like Donnarumma, all them players like that.
We're talking about young players. We're talking about. We're not just talking about 30-year-old old players.
No, no, I'm saying, just what I mean. If you've got players that know how to win trophies, big trophies before, and bring them in to build a team around that with Cole Palmer and Estevels. We might and bring in a proper manager that's not like Luis Enrique's people say about Sion Sedan. Sion Sedan, was at Real Madrid that won it, but weren't Sion Sedan that won it because he had a better team around him that won stuff at the club. That's why he won it. But if you base like the Jose Mourinho, Luis Enrique, like Hansi Flick, people say they don't rate it, but he's still and like a Pepe with this team with experience, we'll get somewhere like. But they're just bringing 16s from 18 to 20 years of age that have never won major trophies, and then bring them into a team. We're never going to get nowhere. Like with the discipline, like yesterday, Cucurella once again gets a yellow card. Like you said, Jacob, in your video when you was watching the game, Cucurella loves getting booked all the time.
Yeah,
That's what. Even though yes, he's got his experience, he's won new things, he's good, but it's the discipline when you got a bunch of kids on that in a team that don't. When the experience helps the kids you get booked. The Brentford game yesterday, it was shambles. It was literally shambles. It was rubbish. You got a mid-average team overturning you like in the game. It wasn't good. But in the day, we got the result over the line. We got 3 points because the Brentford made mistakes. If they didn't make mistakes, do you think we would have won that game?
Absolutely. We would have lost about 7-1, 7-2. 7-1. Really.
I've got a point out of it.
Honestly, I mean, can we go through every sort of player and you give us a player rating?
Yeah.
Big up for AJ jumping on.
DJ Saf, bless him, man.
DJ Saf,
he just texted me saying big up, and this is from DJ Saf as well. He couldn't make the channel because his internet's playing up. He says, could you do one thing for Jacob? Smash that like button, subscribe, and let's build his channel up because he's a good kid. Yeah, let's do the player rating, Jacob. I've seen the player ratings before, and I think they're terrible.
Yeah, no, so do I.
Have
And
you
also,
done
sub to Chelsea Dan as well. Make sure you give him a sub.